Mid-70s around this morning. Most of us are starting in the mid-70s, upper 70s around Clearwater, same for the Venice area, and of course that 81 over in St. Petersburg. It's in the lower 80s from West Palm down to Key West. Got the mid-70s across I-10. Pretty quiet start to the day. It's just windy again. And not only here, but take a look down around the Keys where you've got winds gusting close to 30 miles per hour this morning. So what gives? Why is it so windy? Well, you've got really a combination of a couple of things going on. Big area of high pressure over the mid-Atlantic states. That's giving us that strong east wind. But you've also got an area of low pressure developing here in the southwestern Gulf, which is also giving us that east to southeasterly wind. So we're creating what we call a very tight pressure gradient. That's the fancy term for the fact that it's windy outside, and it's going to stay that way throughout the day, just as windy as it was yesterday. So even though there is no low-level center, meaning there's no closed low, you've got to have a north wind, a west wind, a southern wind, east wind, that kind of thing. This is what we call an open wave, but it's exhibiting winds close to 40 miles per hour and is expected to become a tropical system. So the Hurricane Center jumps out ahead of all this and puts out what they call a potential tropical cyclone, right? Just to get the watches and the warnings out. It's a way to keep everybody just a little bit safer, give you a little bit more in the way of time. So as this develops and moves onshore into mainland Mexico, we've seen this happen a million times. This is not going to be a big wind maker, no storm surge or anything with that. It's rain. A lot of rain for the mountains of Mexico, and eventually it will rain itself out. But the other aspect of this is that you're going to see a lot of rain as well up into Brownsville and Corpus Christi and all the way into Houston. So they're going to get a bunch of rain. Meanwhile, another area of low pressure wants to develop. This is going to drift westward over time, and something to keep an eye out for maybe over the weekend, as a weak low could potentially move just north of our state. Again, this will be the bigger game, potential tropical cyclone #1. And look at all this drier air sitting on top of us. So here's a reason why it's not going to rain for today with this drier air around. And all that tropical moisture pushes westward. So tropics starting to get active out there, folks. It's June. It's late June. And typically we get your first name storm right around June 20th. So we're kind of there. So hot and windy with a low rain chance today. Your high temperature 93 degrees. Our low rain chance will continue tomorrow. Really even into Thursday as well with that 30% rain chance. But then by Friday and into the weekend, the rain chances will bump back up to about 50 to 60%.